What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Man Up. I'm coming at you with one more video today. What you're looking at on your screen is a drink sale that I do with my daughter almost every summer. This was the summer of 2020. Yes, during the middle of the pandemic. uh, and she's been doing this basically since the summer of 2017. No, 2018, excuse me. She has not done it this year in 2021 yet. I don't know if she will or she won't. I'll come to that later. Now, the reason why I'm showing this is because this is going to lead up into a topic that I want to talk about today. Here she is again, and I think this one here was 2019, the summer of 2019, at the same park, a park close to our house. And the reason why, like I said, the reason why I want to bring this up is because there's a topic that I saw that was sent to me. I read it and I was like, I do that all the time with my daughter. So what's the problem? What I'm doing is trying to teach my daughter how to work, how to earn her own money, how to manage her money, things of such. So she can understand when she gets older, she'll know what to do. This is that foundation that we are supposed to lay for our kids. So that way, when they get ready to leave the nest, leave the home, they already got a mindset of what to do, what needs to be done, things like that. We as parents is supposed to lay that foundation for our kids. No matter how rich, how poor you may be, you still got to lay that foundation. So let me go ahead and get into this article that I want to talk about. This is the article that I was talking about that was sent to me 2 days ago, I should say, 2 or 3 days ago. And it was the fact that Chad Johnson, Chad Ochocinco, whatever you want to call him, he refused to buy his daughter some Yeezys. She asked him to buy some, and he told her to go get a job. And she came with all kinds of excuses. Dad, I'm in college, how can I, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow, these kids today making nothing but excuses. Hell, me personally, when I was in school, I went to school, I did after-school activities, and had a part-time job. So, what's y'all excuse? Oh, your excuse is you just don't want to do it. So let's just be honest about it and just admit you don't want to do it. Honesty is always better than not being honest, if that makes sense. So I guess what I'm trying to say is, I don't blame Chad. He did the right thing. I know a lot of people are talking about, oh, Chad must be broke. He don't want to buy his daughter no shoes, blah, blah, blah. Hey, you can think what you want to think. Free country. I don't care if he is broke or not. As you saw in the previous pictures, that's what I done with my daughter. I showed her how to work. But the mighty funny thing when it comes to a female, we're supposed to just provide. But when it comes to the guy, oh, I ain't taking care of no grown-ass man. What kind of nonsense is that? You see what I'm saying? What kind of nonsense is that? But when it's a girl, oh, it ain't like that. But see, I'm teaching my daughter how to earn her own everything. As you saw, almost every summer since I want to say it was 2018 or 2017, one of the two. Ever since then, at our local park that's a few blocks from my house, I set up her a drink stand. She makes all the money. I told her, I'm going to set everything up for you. You do the work, you earn every dollar you get is yours. Then once she makes her money, she comes home, she counts it. I said, okay, this is what you should do. You got X amount of dollars, save some, and the other part you can spend on whatever. Don't go crazy with your money, because then later on you're gonna wish you had some money because you want other things. And I totally 100% agree with Chad. When we were younger, excuse me, it was no excuse in the world on why we couldn't do anything. I did everything. Everything. You're not listening. Like I said, I was in school. I went to school, did after school activities, had a job. Uh, uh, I did everything. Even when I got out of school, I'm working 2 jobs. So these kids today don't want to do nothing. They want to whine and complain and then get upset if you don't provide for them, which to me doesn't make any sense. So I was reading some of these tweets, and some of them I agree with, some of them I don't. Like this one right here says, why would you want your child to struggle? What the hell you mean, want my child to struggle? She's not struggling. Even if she is struggling, that's how you learn not to struggle. Because I hit rock bottom at one point. And once I got back on my feet, I learned what to do to not hit rock bottom again. So, Kaya, if I said her name right, why do you want your child to struggle? And then at the bottom it says, struggle, he's building character, humbleness, accountability, responsibility. Things this generation knows nothing about. GJ Ocho, which means good job. And I 100% agree. You teach that while they're young. Because once they get older, they're not going to listen. So and you can see that's what I'm doing right now, right? Right now, my daughter's 11 years old. And she's been doing it since she was 8 or 9. No, I'm going to say 8. Dang, I forget what year she started. But anyway, she's been doing it for a few years now. Every summer. See, the thing is, what kills me is people don't understand. Just because I got money, that don't mean my child got money. As a parent, I am supposed to provide their every need, not their every want. Your every need, not your every want. You don't need no PlayStation. You don't need no phone. You don't need no tablet. Well, you might need a phone these days for certain reasons, but you don't need no plush animals, no Nerf guns, all that stuff. You don't need that. You need clothes, you need food, you need a roof over your head, you need water, you need shoes, you need an education, stuff of that such. That's what we're supposed to provide as parents. 100% of your needs, well, at least 90% of your needs, I'm going to put it like that, and about maybe 50 to 60% of your wants. That's what you're supposed to provide to your kids. And I don't blame Chad at all of what he did right there with his daughter. I would do the same thing. 100% the same thing. And this one person right here says, I don't understand rich men. What's the point of having all that money if only to hold it back to teach a lesson? No less she's going to be getting paid minimum wage. What lessons you think being part of disrespectful ways to help rich men get richer would teach her? Didn't make any sense. Look, at the end of the day, all these people that's in this tweet, what y'all don't understand is my very first job, I earned $4.25 an hour. It wasn't full time; it was part time. Because, like I said, I was in school, and I didn't complain. I got my ass up, went to work. I was happy to earn that little money that I was getting. Then once I got out of school, I had a son. I started, becoming an adult, maturing more and more into a man. And I'm working 2 full-time jobs. So what's these kids' excuses these days? It's a lot easier for these kids these days to get work, especially right now with everything and everywhere talking about they're hiring all over the place. I see signs up everywhere. We're hiring. We're hiring. I did a video about that not too long ago. Anyway, I'm not gonna get into that part. But so what's the excuse these days with these kids? So if y'all want to spoil y'all kids, that's on y'all. She wanted to for him to buy her some Yeezy tennis shoes. Some shoes I'm not even finna buy my damn self. I don't care what y'all think of me. Y'all gonna say I'm broke all you want. I don't give a damn. I'm not even finna buy those myself. Let alone buy that for my child. There's a limit to how much money I'm willing to spend on something. So with this being said, though, as y'all seen in the beginning of this, I'm teaching my daughter how to work. Yes, and I provide for my daughter like a mom. Hell, I'm the one provided all those drinks for her and those little coolers for them to stay cold while we're at the park. And I'm not going to disclose how much money my daughter makes, but it's been a time that she earned a lot of money just selling drinks. She'll be out there for a few hours, sell it. That's her money. We put some of that in her bank account, and some of it she get to keep and spend on whatever. So at the bottom line, all I'm saying is this here. I'm going to end this. Bottom line, I think kids these days needs to understand what it's like to really earn a dollar because they don't understand. Kids these days are so materialistic into everything. It's like mind-boggling. I had to learn that lesson too. But see, my mom didn't set all this up for me. My mom didn't set nothing up. When I was a kid, I wanted to earn some money before I got my real paycheck job. My first paycheck job, you know what I did? I would go around the neighborhood cutting people grass, washing cars, helping an old lady take out the trash, things like that if I wanted to earn a few dollars just to go to the store and buy me something to eat or buy me some candy or cookies or whatever, some chips. That's what I would do. I think I probably did that up until I was like maybe 15 years old or something like that. Then I know they don't do this stuff anymore, but back when I was growing up in school, like when I was in middle school, they provided us with summer jobs so we could earn some money. See, they don't do stuff like that these days no more. They don't do the summer job things no more, which I think is dumb because that teaches kids how to work, how to earn, and how to understand what it's like to have money and to lose it real quick. This one person here says, I don't think I don't really think people in these comments are getting it. It's one thing to provide for your kids so they don't have to struggle. It's another to have them earn something that's entirely unnecessary and pretty damn expensive. Shoes over $600. You could earn that yourself. 100% agree. J J Fam at Jack Crowell, or however you say that. I don't know. People come up with all kinds of different names these days. But anyway, 100% agree. Like I just said earlier, as a parent, you're supposed to provide at least 90% of their needs and maybe 50 to 60% of their wants. They have to understand what it is that money is supposed to buy. Money ain't supposed to go buy the PS5 or supposed to go buy some $600 shoes that tears up just like some $20 shoes or them Jordan that's $100, $200 shoes. Chad Ochocinco didn't do anything wrong in this. So some people is on the same side of Chad. Some people is against it. Talking about he got money, he should buy it for his daughter. First of all, you can't tell somebody what to do with their money. That's stupid. Why you count somebody else's money? Second, excuse me. Second, like I said, if he constantly provide for them, what is she gonna do when she gets older? Knock on wood. Chad is not here anymore on this earth. How's she gonna understand how to work and earn everything? You gotta teach that while they're young. It's in the Bible. Train them while they're young. Hence, what you just saw before this here article. What I do with my daughter. I'm out there with her. She's working. I'm just there to make sure nobody takes advantage of her. She's the one working. So with all that being said, I'm finna go ahead and end this video. This is your boy Man Up. I'm Chucking the Deuce. I'll holler at you.